Recently, Association for Trauma and Outreach and Prevention, ATAP Meaningful World, held a symposium as a parallel event for the United Nations Commission on the Status of Women 60th anniversary. The symposium was entitled Transforming Violence Against Women in Africa, Middle East and Pakistan and took place at the Salvation Army headquarters in New York. The symposium began with Irina Tananyan, Vice President of Meaningful World, who led the group through a short chanting meditation. As she explained, meditation could be a powerful tool that could be used to quiet the mind and create inner peace, transforming negative thoughts into positive, powerful actions. This was followed by a poetry recitation by Dr. Anika Lajan, the founder and president of ATAP Meaningful World, entitled Gratitude to Mother Earth, which she wrote in honor of the 60th anniversary of Commission to the Status of Women.
Thank you, Mother Earth. On this 60th anniversary of the Commission on the Status of Women, just like you, we all possess the power to choose, to be, to care, and to watch our emotions with detachment and love.
After the recitation, Ambika Cooper played the harmonium and led the group through a call and response chant. She expressed the universal power of uniting the consciousness of the group through use of a positive song. A short, self-made film was shown on domestic violence, eliciting the emotional turmoil, the pain, the confusion, and helplessness it creates in women. Speakers Dr. Kalajan and retired Colonel Azam Gadri of Pakistani Armed Forces discussed the importance of educating communities around the world on how to transform violence against the women. Dr. Anika Lajan led the panel discussion by expressing the importance of mindfulness and emotional intelligence education. Through a slideshow presentation, she shared some of ATAP Meaningful World outreach missions around the globe with the audience. Dr. Kalajan also discussed many issues women face in Middle East, Africa, and around the world, including inability to drive, to get divorced, to have rights as a widow, and most cruel and violent practice of all, female genital mutilation.
In Kenya, to try to transform their female genital mutilation, and we showed them wonderful slideshow how it's causing them death, it's causing them infection, and it's not healthy for women. They were shocked, but then at the same time they were like, we don't want to do this. You have to talk with the chief, the village chief, and they're usually men. So it took us like almost a week to nail the chief down to be able to talk, because he didn't want to even talk with us because we were women. And we were able to convince, but we have to go back now to find out, did they actually take the practice out? Because in the beginning, they presented female genital mutilation as like, what's the difference? We circumcise the men. This is circumcision. I'm like, no, this is not circumcision. You're really cutting the clitoris. That's the center of pleasure. And why are you doing that?
Colonel Azam Gadri discussed the need for more women empowerment in Pakistan and Middle East. He expressed his desire for the audience to keep in mind that Muslims are not all extremists who wish to harm the world.
And their indoctrination was of a different form of Islam. It was not what Islam preaches. I'm also a Muslim, but I'm not a Muslim like those people are, and I'm against all that. That's what I want to convey to you people, that we all, if you look at Pakistani or Muslims, don't take all of us as similar people. There are some good people also, and those good people are few. I would say they're few, they're not too many, but those few, we are trying to make a difference so that we can make our society, our people's living standard better.
A short film on Meaningful World's humanitarian mission in Middle East was shown. The film elicited the work of ATAP Meaningful World, empowering boys and girls, young men and women in a Palestine refugee camps. The panel closed with suggestions from the audience members on how to educate the community and how to transform violence against the women. In honor of women and men around the world, the panel and the audience closed with Dr. Kalajian's signature heart-to-heart circle of gratitude and love, with Native American drummer Donna Ostona Oskenonoton. Dr. Kalajian events always remind us to spread the peace that we create within our hearts to our neighbors, relatives, community, country, and the world. This small conscious effort has a powerful lasting effect for our planet and all its inhabitants.